Ryan here at Danger's Edge. We're going to start this streak again. For some reason, that first one failed. We're going to start with our no miss challenge. So we're going to throw until we miss, and then we're going to cry about it and make some excuse about why we missed. It's a great time. It's always a good challenge to start with, the don't miss challenge, because it could just happen organically. And you can even have challenges in the middle of the don't miss challenge. So how's it going, everybody? This one actually missed, so we already lost. But that's how it goes with the no miss challenge. So now I wanted to jump right into some behind the back throws today. Ooh, that was good. That was low. So we need to extend a little more. This one's there we go. So that's like 1.5 out of 3. We'll take that. Quick behind the backer. Always fun to get one of those in. Really not that hard. Really not that hard. Especially if you have the same spot. You do that every time. So we're just throwing right now. Let me check the chat. We had to restart. I think that phone call I got ruined the live. It's got to be maybe airplane mode's the way you solve that, because it sucks if I get a phone call out of the blue. I think it ends the live stream. But maybe if I go airplane mode, that wouldn't happen. So who knows? There's a double rotation, underhand. Yeah, today we're throwing for Throw Club. Throw Club has sponsored our streams until Halloween. We're going to be throwing only their equipment. I'm going to show you all the stuff they sent us. These are some of their axes. Very excited because they have great axes. So now's the time for us to throw them. We're going to be talking about Halloween related things. We have some like goal challenges for you guys. So it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. Be looking for a place to hang out for the next hour and a half. It's a great spot for you to hang out. Oh, yeah. We throw every day here on the channel in one way or another. We're not throwing axes or knives. We're throwing ourselves on mountain bike jumps. Right now, I'm just kind of warming up, getting everything loose, trying some quick randomized throwing strategies where I change the throw and style on the whim. Practice improvisational, is that the word? Improvisational throwing. So like decide what throw, what log in, like not really even thinking, and just see how your techniques are changing up, see how you're throwing. Oh, these axes are gonna destroy my logs in no time. It's a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. So we're just starting out with some axes today. We're gonna dive into some knives. Let's throw a little bit of both actually, so you guys can get an idea of what's going on here. It's kind of hard to hold them all, but we'll throw 2 knives and an axe to start out. Just to get started, let's do some full spin. There's some full spin, and the axe is actually full spinning as well. So, well, full spin start. Throw Club has been gracious enough to send us a lot of what they have in their store so we could show you guys. We have a huge deal going on a lot of equipment, up to 50% off, and even some free stuff. If you DM us quick enough or email us, you might be able to get some of this stuff for free. Oh, we missed. Yeah, we're just going to be doing some challenges. I really love these full spinners, so I think I'm going to try and pin a can with these in just a few moments. These little guys are super fun for full spin. You see that? Boom. So we're going to try and pin a can with those. We might even do that right now. What do you guys think? You want to see me pin a can? Or do you want me to just go for as many in a row? Let's go for as many in a row. That's a good warm up. So start with the axe down there. We got 2 knives in there. We're gonna grab our other axes here. We're gonna put them in there. Now we're gonna have all these other throw club knives. These are 10-inch. We got the frigid sword. We got the Venus and the mini sword. Not the official name. We're gonna do some half spin and just kind of pepper these everywhere. If you're new to knife throwing, it is very fun, very exciting hobby. As you can see, you can get very consistent. Throwing everything I got here. Trying not to hit any other knives. Oh, and I hit a knife. Right as I said that, I'll put one. Oh, we hit the axe. So that was like, I think it was 13 in a row. 13 out of 15. Let's see. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got 16 here. So we're gonna go for 16 in a row. It's the natural idea to do is throw everything. It's always a good warm up. We usually do 20 in a row to start out the stream. But since we're only throwing throw club gear, and this is all the throw club I have with me right now, we're only throwing throw club equipment. I think we're gonna start out with the knives. We're gonna do a mix, half spin, no spin, full spin. So that's 3 different throwing techniques that we're gonna use. So let's start out with a no spin throw. That was a really weird one. Oh, we missed. You might be able to hear the garbage truck picking up my trash right now as we speak. How we all doing, folks? Let me show you these. Got a nice spread of weaponry here. Got some people popping off in the chat. Let's get those likes going. At 20 likes, we're gonna do a backflip in the grass. So get those likes up. We're going for 16 in a row. And if you have a good eye, you'll notice I'm changing the style of throw I'm doing. Throwing 3 different ways. Let's hit this log, make some space. So that's all the knives. That was 13 in a row. Full spin, half spin, no spin throwing techniques. And then we got some axes, but now we need to find space for them. Ah, we missed the axe. Dang. So there we go. We got 15 out of 16 on that round. We flubbed an axe. We flubbed the axe. Oh. So I just watched the movie Weapons last night. Weapons, which was very interesting. Very interesting. Let me know if you've seen that. Maybe put your rating out of 10 of the movie Weapons in the chat because I'd probably give it like a B, so like 8 out of 10 maybe. A lot of people were like, it's the best horror film ever. It's a 10 for sure. So very interesting how I feel like I did not enjoy it as much as other people did. Did not feel like very scary. And there was a lot of plot holes. I was like, why did they do that? Why not this? So there's a full spin. Ah, we missed. We're having a little trouble with some no spin. You're listening to No Spin in the Morning. So we're trying to get 16 in a row. We're trying to do multiple throwing techniques, trying to hit multiple logs with 2 different types of axe and 5 different types of knife. So we have a huge medley of variety to make this not only interesting, but difficult. Ah, the full spin got us. We're gonna pick those up. Try to be efficient with our time, so I don't want to throw a bunch outside of the challenges because I'm trying to accomplish a lot of challenges today, folks. Gonna check on the stream. How we doing, everybody? We got 24 people here. Nice. Let me know how the angle is. You should be able to see my shoulder and the log clearly. Try to keep it like a tight angle so you can appreciate the throwing. Ah, see, I'm not playing strategically right now. I'm trying to wing it, which means that I'm hitting the other knives. But right here, we're gonna get all 16. We're gonna refocus. The trick is to hit the bottom of the log first to leave room at the top. So we're gonna put some at the bottom. Oh man, there it is. Yeah, we're doing a mix of techniques. I do have a scratch on my hand, which is a little annoying for knife throwing. I got a scratch yesterday from a splinter, and right now it's a little tender. It's a new thing to focus on. Ah, we missed the first. Yeah, welcome to Danger's Edge, everyone. We do a lot of axe and knife throwing here. Check out the description. We have a huge deal with Throw Club. We are only throwing their gear today until Halloween in a partnership with them. So if you want to get yourself some axes and knives at a very good discount, this is the week. Getting that streak up, trying to avoid hitting other knives. We're about 12 feet away. Oh, we missed. Oh, wait. Okay. That one is in. We'll show you that one. That one's actually a crazy hit. I'd count it, but we'll rethrow it out of consistency if we finish strong with our axes. There we go. 16 in a row. Let's check that out. This is the one in question. Look at this knife. It's like wedged. So for the sake of the competition spirit, we're going to rethrow this one to get our true 16. And there it is, right in the middle there. Now, if we get 20 likes, people, we're going to do a backflip in the grass, my every stream backflip. And then at 50 likes, we're going to blow up my pumpkin by carving it. We're going to try and carve it, actually. Nice pumpkin carving. What's up, everyone in the chat? Polywog Apocalypse, welcome back. Check your email. I just sent you an email from me, Ryan. We can, get you that secret free item from Throw Club because you reached out to us. So we only have a limited supply of the free item. So anyone interested, send us an email, at dangersedge.com. Oh my God, at dangersedge.com, AT at the beginning, not the at symbol. And we can get you guys free item, but also in the description, using the codes we have there, you can get up to 50% off some of the gear that we're throwing. So you really should take advantage of that if you want to get your hands on some of this equipment. And like in these videos, it works fantastic. They last forever. Very timeless, high quality axes and knives that we're throwing daily here on the channel. Now, I wanted to pin a can with this knife. This is a Throw Club knife. This is a 10-inch. We call it the mini sword. I'm not sure the name of it off the top of my head, but there's a full spin. So we're going to throw the can. The can's going to fall, and we're going to full spin it into the wood. And I'm going to do it in less than 5 tries. I put rocks in here because the wind will mess up. Let's get a practice. Okay, our full spin's feeling really good today. The trick is not to think about the knife throw and focus on the can. Let's get it right here, folks. Oh, that was super close. That was super close for a first try. I got distracted. I looked at some crows flying by. There was like all the crows were in a bundle. So I was like, what is that huge thing? No distractions. Here we go. Oh. So now if you look, the knife's coming in early. It's like karate chopping in. We want it to be straight, which means I need to give it the slightest more time to rotate. I'm throwing too close. Oh my goodness, this is gonna feel so good. This knife is my favorite full spin knife, maybe ever. I have fallen in love with it at first throw. Oh, and this is coming. They're gonna they're gonna go perfectly in a V shape from one hand to the other. I'm gonna give it a few more tries and then I'm gonna check the chat. This is a Mind Haze IPA, Cosmic Crusher, a pretty fun drink. Oh goodness. I'm like not even worried about getting it. I know it's gonna happen. In fact, this is my call of the stream. You get one call per stream. We're gonna full spin this can right now. Full skin can pin. Full spin. Oh, failed. Failed. Right here though. I'm honestly so confident this is gonna go down right now. Oh, what happened? So we hit the can, but the knife was not pointing at the can. So that was an unfortunate collision. We're gonna get this. Let me try just another full spin. See, that's what we need. It's easy to mess it up when you're focused on the can throw, and the can throw demands your attention. Oh, another modest hit. Our can's getting beat up, so it's getting a little harder each time. But we'll get it. I think out of the like 70 can pins I've done or more, I've only given up once. Right there, we're super close, folks. I'm gonna give it 3 tries without talking to focus, and then I'll check the chat. So if you have a challenge or a recommendation for a movie, here we go. The bad one. That was a bad one. We're so close to begin. We're losing it. We gotta just get it right now. We're over rotating like crazy now. See, I'm focusing too much on the can. I'm losing my knife throw. Oh, we hit the dead spot there. We're gonna get it, folks. Maybe you're new here. You've never seen a can pin before, but it is a classic party trick for knife throwing. Aluminum is a very weak metal. We just got to get that full spin back. So let me check the chat, see how we're doing. Throw a like up in there. We'll get closer to our backflip challenge. 20 likes, we do a backflip in the grass. 50 likes, we're going to break that pumpkin open. Oh, ooh, that was it. I just had to take a little break. And you see the can is getting trash right here, folks. I love full spin with this knife, though. It's just like a really well balanced knife for full spin. Everyone's different on what they like about it. But we're gonna get it. We always get it. Full spin is one of the harder throws for me. Although it's not hard, as you can see, it's just other ones feel easier. Oh, that was so close. Oh, so close, folks. All right, we're gonna go nonverbal for a few throws. Ah, we are like chasing it. They're right behind. Can't be mad at good form though. Oh man, again, I think we're hitting too low. We want to pin it up here, but the can is so distorted. I feel like the weight is funky. Fire. We got a bouncer. We got a bouncer, folks. We hit the can. Damn. Okay, we got this. Let me get a warm up throw. See, that's all we need right there. It's the timing of the knife, or the can, I should say, that makes it tricky. Oh, we're close. I think my record is like 5 can pins in 20 minutes, but that's with half spin, which is an easier technique in my mind. This one's taking a little longer than I expected, especially because the can is a tall can. So just means my form is way off. Ooh, okay, that one felt really good. What's happening is I'm not focusing. You gotta focus, folks. That was also it. We actually like damaged the can even more. At 20 likes, folks, we're gonna do a backflip in the grass right here. Not our best can throw. At 50 likes, we're gonna pop that pumpkin. So let's get those likes up, folks. We're getting stuck in a sea hole. A sea hole is the term we use for when you're trying to pin a can. And things just don't work out. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right here. I'm gonna focus in. I'm gonna focus in. Yeah. We're doing a lot of damage to this can. What do you guys think? Do you think I got it? That's all we need is a good full spin like that, a nice can placement, and timing. Ooh, we threw it into the abyss. Into the abyss. Ah, got it. All right. I'm gonna get this in the next 3 tries. We got 2 more tries. 2 more tries. Oh, one more try. Definitely thought we'd get this sooner, you know? All right, I'm gonna check the chat, take a sec. We'll hop back into this challenge. We're definitely gonna get it. It's just a matter of time, folks. We got 9 likes, 11 more, and we'll do a backflip in the grass. How's everyone's day going? Any plans for Halloween? Let me know where you are from the world too. Let me know if you're in America or where. Oh, thought that was it. That's campaigning for you. Now focus. But we're gonna get it. Like I said, full spin's not the easiest for me. There's no excuses, right? I think we keep messing up the full spin. That could have been it if the point was at the log. We need to be more focused. Oh, that was it. That was exactly where the was. We had contact. We had contact, folks. Oh, we've been throwing here on the channel for over 5 years. Today we're partnering with Throw Club all week. Actually, they sent us their whole arsenal, so we're here just displaying it. Non any live streams as we can. Good hangout sessions. Trying to keep those views coming in for our channel. We've had huge success. Oh, right there. We're back in our good form. We're back in our good form. We definitely are past 10 tries. Oh, I feel like we got it any second now. You always go through cycles of good form, bad form. Right now we're in a good spot. Just seconds, milliseconds behind. Milliseconds behind, folks. Man. Yeah, it usually doesn't take this long. I'm like definitely having some bad form or something. Oh, but I really do love this knife, this throw club. Little guy. All right, right here, folks. You gotta believe. Ah, man. Again, we keep hitting it. We keep hitting it, but when we hit it like that, the knife isn't pointing at the log. That was just a bad can throw, folks. Sorry if you guys came here to see more action. We'll get back to that in a second. This is what I was saying. We get stuck in a can attempt. Definitely the nature of the beast. Nature of the beast. Just gotta focus in. Oh, like right there was it. It's a lot harder to do this when you're not trying to do it, you know? You put all your brain power into it, you'll definitely get it sooner. Man, another one where we've smacked it away. We'll give this a few more tries, or maybe we'll circle back onto it. Unless you guys are enjoying the battle. This is one of those battle situations here. We got 9 likes, folks. Can we get that up to 20 for a backflip? Oh, I got a fly in my face. Oh, we are so close. We're so close. Probably near 50 tries now. Like I said, I've done this before, first try, believe it or not, but not with this particular knife or can or throwing style. And like I said, this should be easier. This can's a little bigger. Oh my God, this fly is just trying to land on my eyeball. I'm trying to lay eggs. We're gonna get it though. We might switch cans though. If I mean this one is still very throwable. It's gotta focus. Oh, that couldn't have been closer. We got a lot of lizards running around too. If you keep an eye, you might see them on the brick wall behind me. But we're getting this, folks. We're here for a long stream, not a good stream. Yes. 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 Let's go check that out, folks. Thanks for hanging in there. That was a full spin can pin. I would say it's not a good can pin. Like it happened, like diving. Yeah, the dive happened, but it wasn't a good dive per se. But there we go. We got a little full spin action with the throw club right there. And we're gonna leave that up because that is now a trophy. That's what we do here. We leave them up. So what I'm gonna do now is put this back here, and we are gonna try and pin another one while we're at it. But we're gonna do an easier technique this time. We're gonna do half spin. I happen to have the exact same drink from a week ago. So what we're gonna do is put a few rocks in there to give it some weight. We got some wind here, so I don't want to be battling the wind every time I throw it. Well, there we go. We got our first full spin pin of the day. Now we're gonna change knife. We're gonna use the frigid sword by Throw Club to pin this, and we're gonna do half spin. So that one was full spin. This is half spin. Here we go. Now, like I said, half spin's an easier throw in general. So I bet we could get this in the next 4 tries. And now we have to play around the full spin can pin we got, which took about 15 minutes, perhaps 50 tries. See, the thing about full spin is that this knife is rotating more. So there's more reasons why it won't be pointing at it. There's more mess up room for error. 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 With half spin, the knife is only rotating halfway. So it's pointing at the log in theory twice as long. So you can actually accidentally get it easier. And we're going to show you that right now because what is this? We're on try number 4 right now. 4th try. Well, there we go. We held it up. We didn't pin it, but that's called knife support. Maybe you've heard of life support, but this is knife support. That's funny. That's actually kind of a weird trick shot in itself. All right, try number 5. Oh, we hit it away. Yeah, knife throwing is a great fun sport, as you can see. A lot of muscle, a lot of energy. Not gonna waste a throw on a bad can throw. Yeah, how we all doing, folks? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Danger's Edge. Check this out. I'm about to pin this can with a throw club knife. Oh, I hit my leg with the can. You probably didn't see it, but I went like this. So we flubbed that one. We flubbed that one. But there we go, folks. Mmm. Mmm. Way easier. What did I tell you? And we showed up early for work on that one. We showed up early for work. Look at that. Let's get to 20 likes, folks. 20 likes, and we will do a backflip in the grass. 50 likes, and we're going to throw at this pumpkin at 50 likes. But look at that. We just pinned this knife into this can. Full spin technique with a throw club mini knife, mini sword looking guy. And then here we just pinned this can with a frigid sword by throw club half spin. So 2 different throws, 2 different knives, same drink. Shout out. All right, pretty good. So we got 2 can pins on the board within 5 minutes of each other. Not bad at all. This one was what, 6th try, and this one was like 50 tries. So just shows you the disparity of knife throwing. Now we're gonna zoom out just a little bit, boink, and we're gonna get back to our montage throwing. If you guys can see this log fully, If you can see this log fully, give me a thumbs up in the chat. I would appreciate that because sometimes there's an error and I want to make sure you can see. So if you can see this log entirely, the red circle, put a thumbs up for me in the chat. And I would be super appreciative. That would be awesome. Let's get back to some axes. How about that? All my axes live in taxes. So yeah, I saw Weapons. It's on HBO for free. And I thought it was pretty good. I'm not going to spoil it if you're worried. I will say that the movie was not as good as I thought people made it seem. And it wasn't as scary or like gory as people made it seem from their explanation. Like it's not one that I don't think will give you nightmares. You're not going to be like afraid of any particular thing. Like I don't know if you guys were around for The Ring when that movie came out. That was kind of a cultural phenomenon, and people were afraid of their TV staticking. I think every movie has like a thing that makes you afraid. Like the movie Us made people like afraid of mirror houses or like clown houses. Um, what other tropes are there that have been good? I think The Grudge made people afraid of like attics and dark crawl spaces. Um, I think every slasher film made people afraid of the dark in the woods, campgrounds. Right now we're just throwing for fun. If you have a challenge for me, throw in the chat. We're gonna go right between the two trophies, the can pins. Remember, it's a can pin, it's not a can't pin. So little life lesson there, you gotta believe. No such thing as a can't pin. The can pin, that's up to you. So we're throwing around some axes by Throw Club. Give you guys a look at this. It's one of my favorite ones they have. It's nice and heavy. It's got a nice sturdy head on it. It's like an oval shaped handle, which is good because if it's a perfect circle handle, it actually will rotate in your hand when you're throwing sometimes. But you can really hold it like the Prindle, you know what that is, and get a really good secure puck out of it. So let's get up to 20 likes, folks. I do a backflip every day on stream. So we got to hit 20 likes for that. Super easy goal. Otherwise, I'm just going to flip off stream. And rather share it with you guys. We can try and we can try and pin a can also with an axe. Haven't done that in a few weeks. Usually just go for the knife game, as you can see. I'm gonna throw these three, and then I'm gonna throw a knife or two, and I'm gonna check the chat. So if you have a challenge for me, if you have an insult for me, or a compliment for me, put it in the chat now. And by the time I look at the chat, we'll be able to read what you wrote for me. Again, check out the description, everybody. We have a huge sale going on with Throw Club. We've partnered with them to show you their equipment. You can pin cans with their knives. You can throw all day with their axes. It's a great arm and body workout. That's why I'm out here every day, working out my arm, neck, shoulders, back, knees, and toes. Let's just grab a few knives here. We're going to throw these. We got the Frigid Sword, the Venus, and these ones, I don't know the name actually. We call them mini sword, but they're in the description in our bio. You want to pick up some. And as you can see, they work great. No batteries needed. Oh, we hit the can. We hit the can again. Want to get a no spin on the board. There we go. No spin is a particular type of throwing knife technique that is considered the coolest by me. So knives, when you throw them, they rotate, they're flipping all over. But a no spin, you're holding it like this. And when you throw it, you're pushing off with the finger, and the knife is going to fly like that across and tip over into the log. So I equate it to like a knuckleball. If you watch someone throw no spin from the side, the knife is just traveling without moving until the end. And that's what that is. That's a no spin right there. Maybe you can see. So if you get a good eye while I'm throwing, you'll notice, oh, he's actually throwing like 7 different techniques while talking. He's just not announcing it every time. Because Yeah, it's kind of like if you know, you know. You know, it's like skateboarding. I always equate everything to skateboarding. But when you skateboard, you know, if you don't know what's going on, you probably see a guy flicking a piece of wood and landing on it, but there's so much that he could be doing that's hard to explain. I'm gonna grab my coffee and then we're gonna check the chat, folks. How we all doing? Thanks for stopping by. I also wanted to say that we are, you know, Danger's Edge is a lot of things. It's a reason for boys to hang out and have a good time together. It's a place where we push our limits physically, mountain biking, cliff jumping, knife and axe throwing. But it's also a place where we try to funnel our concern for the environment and for animals. So we try to promote um, preserving our national park, and you can find that in the description of this video. Right now, we have a lot of attacks being done on our natural parks, and yeah, it's just good to recognize that. It's good to donate when you can. Guys, my alarm went off. I'm gonna sip this coffee. I'm gonna check the chat. Love coffee. How we doing? Pretty cool skills, actually. Hey, thanks, man. Looking like Napoleon Dynamite Golf Club member. Wait, is it the shirt? It's Lil Toilet. Looking like a Napoleon Dynamite Golf Club member. You look like Waldo's gay brother. This is actually one of my favorite shirts. If this is the Napoleon Dynamite reference, I never thought of it as Napoleon. To me, it's like a bowling shirt. But what I like about it is it's very silky and it's like wrinkle proof. So, you know, I travel for work a lot and it's nice to have just like good clothing that's wrinkle proof. So I bought this one at Goodwill and I freaking love it. I wish I had more. It's got this crazy collar too. Look at that. So, very fun shirt. I would love to make some of these with the Danger's Edge logo. We have our caveman crown hat right here. Yeah, Goodwill for the win. I get everything at Goodwill. I skateboard a lot too, so I'm in mountain bikes. I'm constantly destroying shoes, and I'm not about to buy $80 shoes to kickflip them to death. So, oh, I'm falling over. Yeah, what's up? What else is going on, guys? We got 36 people at 20 likes, 2-0. We're gonna do a backflip in the grass right here. Okay, my lips are so chapped. It's all that cold weather. I was just in Chicago. I need to put some chapstick on. But how y'all doing? We got 41 people here. Should we get back to throwing? We're here because a throw club sponsored us. They gave us their whole chest of axes and knives to throw and show you guys. And in the description, you'll be able to see links to all of this. You're talking 10, 20, 50% off. Um, yeah, so you guys can go in there. We also have stuff for free. If you DM us or you email us, DM us at Danger's Edge on Instagram or at dangersedge at gmail.com. The first few people who buy something from the store will also get a free item that you may or may not have seen on the stream. Some are pretty stocked, fun to shop. Some are just a waste of time. And you feel like you walked into a meth den. You feel like you are. What about the backwards throw? Oh yeah, we were doing backwards throw. Oh, you talking about the Goodwills? Yeah, I think that's true. But I think Goodwill in general is a noble place. I don't know, like I haven't looked at their balance statements and such, but their messaging is like, we'll take your junk, we'll sell it and give people jobs. And I guess they donate. They always say you want to round up. Yeah, let's do a backwards throw for you. We're gonna do a backwards throw right now. I'm gonna flip the camera. There we go. We're back at the setup. Oh yeah, standing up. That squat will get you. I always say it's not throwing the axes and knives. That's the workout. The real workout is taking them out like this. That's where you have to use the most muscle. So it gets tiring lifting it all. Ooh. Should we leave the trophies in and throw an axe around them? Just a added layer of challenge. So this is not the hardest thing to do if you know your foot spot and know how to throw. So we're gonna go just like this for Mr. Toilet in honor of Goodwill and this shirt. Okay, we missed. We were way too low. So we need to release higher, which always feels weird not looking because I don't want it to fly over the fence. Hey, there we go. Second try. See, I just had to aim a little higher. That's what's fun about axe and knife throwing too. Say you're throwing a bunch of knives and axes. I'll even show you what I'm talking about while I'm doing it. So we're gonna grab five knives here. And this is a really fun part of knife throwing. Is say I throw a knife, right? Now look at that knife. You see what it's doing? It's pointing downward. So what that tells me is for my next throw, I need to extend more. There's four things. There's four factors to knife throwing. You ready? We're gonna do one for each. The first factor is extension. How far you extend your body to close the gap of space. That's the first. The second is speed. How hard you throw, how fast it travels through the air. That's the other element of knife throwing. The fourth is rotation, which you can control and slow down by how hard and how long you're holding onto the knife. If you let go instantly, it's going to start flipping. But if you tease it all the way out, that technique, you can have it move through time at any speed, but the rotation is slowed down. So we have extension of the body, right? We have rotational speed. We have the speed of actually chucking it. And then what was the fourth one? I came up with a fourth before. Let me think. Extension, speed, rotation. Um, what was the fourth one? I want to say it was like I'm missing it. But there's four things. There's four things to think about when knife throwing. I'm trying to remember what the last one was. But what the thing is, you think about these four things, and from wherever you're standing, whatever you're throwing, you'll be able to make it stick. Maybe the fourth thing is grip, because there's also many styles to throw, but that doesn't sound right. I'll have to think about it because you have extension, you have rotation, you have the speed that you're throwing at, and maybe the last one was technique because there's many different ways to throw, but that doesn't sound right. I feel like there is. Oh, duh. I figured it out. The last one is obviously distance. I forgot distance. I forgot distance. My bad. So let's go over them. Distance. How far are you? Are you right here? This is going to change how you throw, just like that. Oh, we repinned that on accident. Let's just move this out of the way. So yeah, you can just throw right in there from one distance. You can be right here, or you can come all the way back here. So distance, rotation, velocity, and extension. Distance, rotation, velocity, extension. Say it with me, everyone. And the fifth one with an asterisk is grip, because certain throws have a sweet spot in distance. Like right here is a good distance for all these different styles. And we'll try an underhand while we're at it. Boom, right there. So you can see distance. Distance is the first thing you probably want to measure. Then you're standing there and you're like, all right, what throw am I doing? Half spin, no spin, full spin. All right. You're thinking about the rotation and how you can either slow down the rotation or speed it up to meet where the log is. Okay. Then you're thinking about how hard you have to throw it. You'll see sometimes I throw and it's so light, it just, the point goes in, it falls right out. So you need to adjust for the speed. You need to make sure it's going fast enough. It's a Venn diagram of everything. In the middle of this 5-circle Venn diagram is the perfect throw. So let me know what you guys think about that. It's really 5, right? Distance, how far are you away? Speed, how hard are you throwing? Rotation, How are you rotating the knife? Are you slowing it down? Are you speeding it up? That was a half spin, and this is a full spin. So one knife is rotating twice as much as the other. Then the fourth one is extension. Are you extending your arms to adjust? Right? And then the last one is grip. How are you throwing it? Style. And what's crazy is I don't stand here and I'm like, this is how I'm going to do all five. No, that's not how it works. What happens is you start throwing, and as you're throwing, your brain is making so many calculations. And maybe your hand slips a bit, and now you're making improv calculations. So it's a quick mental math that you're not even thinking. You're just aware of all the outcomes. When you're aware of all the outcomes, you're prepared for all the outcomes. So then you can do like faster throwing, and you can miss a bunch. And that's how you can get good at knife throwing. So those five things are the things to focus on. And that's my little demo for you guys on how to throw knives, how to figure out where to stand, what to do. And as you can see, I don't have measures. I don't believe really in measuring where you are, because if you are accurate with your mental calculations, it doesn't matter where you stand, where you're aiming. You can figure it out. You will figure it out. So pretty fun stuff. That's why I like knife throwing. There is limitless ways to throw a knife. There's literally unlimited ways you can throw. We can even throw multiple at once. Let's do some of that. So we have two knives here. We're gonna do double full spin, just like that. So you can throw multiples together. You can see I've thrown multiple techniques. You can even switch hands once you've mastered everything on that hand. And you can throw half spin like that with your other hand. So it's a really fun hobby. And that's why I recommend you guys check out our description, grab some for yourself. Then you can pin cans. You can do all sorts of combos, throw multiple at once, use your other hand. And then when you get buddies who do it too, then it gets really fun, because there are endless knife throwing games. There are endless knife throwing games. You could do tic-tac-toe. You could do horse. It's like, all right, I'm going to throw a half spin from here, and then they have to do that. You got it. All right, we're going to move back and do full spin from here. So there's a lot of fun ways that you could gamify it. You can get into trick shots like can pins. One of my favorite games to do that we're going to play right now is just fill up the board. I need a better name for it, but essentially, we're going to throw 16 items. And with that, you need to be very accurate. You need to be very accurate about your spacing. So that way you can fit everything on the board without knocking anything out while still racking up your score. So I'm going to throw these 6 to start, and then I'm going to check the chat. These are some full spin throws. There's 6 full spin. Let's put some axe up on the board now. And we'll do an underhand. And then we got our last 6 here. So let's do some half spin. Ooh, that was a really bad throw, as you can see. Now that you have an eye for good throwing, you can see that one is very fragile, so I don't want to hit it. Ah, we failed. We failed. We missed 2. We'll just chuck that in there. We're gonna drink some coffee now. Whew, we've been streaming. We're going. 20 likes, folks. Let's get to 20 likes. And we're gonna do a backflip at 50 likes. We're gonna blow up that pumpkin with an axe. We might even try and make a face with our small knives. All right, I'm gonna check the chat. All right. You should tie a tennis ball or a ring and try to pin. Yeah, I've been meaning to get some rings. I don't have any. But yeah, I mean, cans are the only thing I really have. Destruction. Yeah, how's it going, everybody? We just need 4 more likes, and I'm gonna do a backflip for you guys. If you want to, we can do some skating. I'm gonna do some skateboarding after this, anyways, for my leg workout, so I can share that with you guys. But right now, we're just throwing all this throw club equipment. Again, check the description. Send us a DM. You buy something for 50% off. You could also get something for free. We have all sorts of axes and knives, not just for throwing, but also for camping. If you need to cut some rope or do some wood whittling, we got you covered. Shout out to Throw Club for giving us this opportunity to work with them. Oh, there's a butterfly. What's up, Josh? Thanks for hopping in, Josh. Josh is PNW MTB Sends, everybody. He is the co-owner of Danger's Edge. He's going to stream every night. He wants to, not every night. Maybe every night. There's flies all over. Yeah, so we're almost at the hour mark. We've pinned 2 cans. We've done a bunch of combos. Give me a challenge. Give me a Halloween recommendation. And let's get 3 more likes for a backflip. I gotta stand up. This squat is gonna kill me. Ugh. All right, we're back at it. We're back at it, folks. Whew. We got a full board here. I'm gonna show you some of the equipment as I take it down, just to do something. Just to do something. Let's start with the shadows and the mini swords. Am I missing one? 3s. Nope, that's right. So then we should have 6 of those. Okay, yep, that's all of them. So let's look at the anatomy of a knife real quick. Here is a knife. What you'll notice about throwing knives is that they aren't sharp. You don't need a live edge. You're just pointing it in there. So they'll be pointy, and that's all you need. So this is a one type. This is the frigid sword. This is the one we pinned that can with. 6th try, very easy, very nice fluid. This one is the same length. Is it? Let's see. If I put that. Yeah, this is the same length. So this one is actually my favorite right now from Throw Club because I like heavier knives, if you know me. And this one has a lot more metal. And with that, you could full spin, you could half spin and no spin with more feeling of what you're doing. So this one is my pick of the week for sure. This one is a great knife. Again, all these are 20% off in our store. Link in the description. Follow the red sirens and get yourself that link. Will take you straight to them. And use the promo code. The promo code is on the Google Doc. So you can get some of these awesome 10-inch knives. We're going to put these aside and grab some more. Let me know if you guys want me to pin something or if you guys want to see some skating. Do you want me to throw as many as I can at once? Let's see here. So now we have one of the Throw Club axes. I love this little guy. This hatchet is phenomenal. I think it's 14.4 inches tall. This is a 10-inch knife. So you can see it's got a nice oval handle, which is great. I told you earlier, if it's a perfect circle handle, it can move like that when you're throwing. But when it's an oval, you get like a really good grip. And it's got like this hip bone, I call it. That's really fun to hold on to get that extra torque on your throws. These are the Venus by Throw Club. These are one of my favorites for no spin. A very beautiful knife here. It's not symmetrical, which usually is a deal breaker for me, but I see these as a really good knife for half spin, no spin, and full spin. So I have no complaints. I think this is a great knife. And yeah, if I had to buy any of the items that they sent us, I would buy these and the mini swords first. Absolutely first. Those are another 10-inch. And then we got the twins here, the big axes. These are 18 inches, I believe. 18-inch long axes here. These are fantastic. I love that you get a pair. What I usually do is I use one and I put one in my office as like a decorative piece. And it's nice to have a fresh axe at all times. But now I have too many axes. Now I think I have like over 20 axes and over 60 knives because of the generosity of brands like Throw Club and DWFKHT, Vulture Blades, Cold Steel. It's pretty awesome to know the brands and throw what they got. So that's a little rundown of the products we're throwing. I can also show you the other stuff Throw Club sent us, which is non-throwing. This is a beautiful knife Throw Club sent us. This is a good knife for camping, for cutting rope. You could like saw a piece of wood right here. You got a can opener. It's a nice rubber handle, so it's got like a little squish to it. You can dig your fingernails into it. You get a case here at the belt buckle. So this is a very cool one, very live blade. I don't really have too much of a use for this in my day-to-day as much as throwing, but it's cool to finally have something of this caliber. So that's a cool one they sent us as well. All right. I'm gonna check the chat, see how we're doing. See how we're doing. We just need 2 more likes, people. Is 2 at once possible? Yeah, dude, we could totally do that. We actually did a world's first last stream on that, so world first for me. But let's do it. Let's do some doubles. We'll do all the doubles. We'll do every double. We'll start with the easiest. It's just double underhand. Just like this. I'll make sure we get our fingers in the right position right there. That's what we want. Boom. Yep, that one actually took us a few tries last time, but I learned the secret technique to it. And as you can see, it works. Let's do another double. Let's do overhand. This one's a little trickier because all the weight's above your shoulder. So you need to actually. Oh, that felt great though. Look at that. Twins, Basil. Twins, Basil. Do you know what that's from? That's an old one. Now, in terms of doubles, you could also do 2 hands like this. So there's another way to do 2 at once. We can do another one called the Scyther. Just made that up, a little Pokemon reference. 1 down, 1 up. Oh, almost. So there's a lot of different ways. And as you can see, you learn it once, you got it for life. You just need to know your 5. Put the 5 in the chat if you heard our lesson. Ooh, we're actually throwing the overhand one a little bad. Who remembers the 5 variables of axe and knife throwing that we talked about? There we go. The Scyther. Let's see if we can do it the other way. Now we're going to do opposite hand under. Or we did it like this, right? So now we have to do it the other way, like this. This one feels a little harder. Nope, that was easier. So yeah, you can see it's not that hard. It's really fun. You get your workout for the day. And for logs, if anyone's wondering, check Facebook Marketplace. I got all of these for free on Marketplace. Every day, someone in your neighborhood gets their tree trimmed down and they don't want to pay to get the logs removed. So you can just message them on Marketplace and be like, can I come by, pick up some logs for free? And they will probably let you take some logs for free. That's what I do. That's how I get them. Super nice opportunities are always out there. So yeah, we're past the hour mark. We're trying to get to 20 likes. 20 likes equals a backflip. 50 likes equals a pumpkin smash. We'll do 30 likes. 30 likes for the pumpkin smash. I might even smash it today anyways. I was hoping we'd have a bigger crowd for the pumpkin smash. Let's kick this in because I gotta fix my setup here. The thing about a knife throwing setup is that it's constantly deteriorating, so you need to constantly mend it. You need to constantly mend it to keep it operational. And I have a bunch of junk up here to catch the strays. Another thing that's like you want to use junk, you don't want to put anything you care about up there. It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed. This 2-axe throw is brought to you by Throw Club. Love that feeling. Love that feeling. Super good. How we doing, everybody? We got 20 people in the chat. We need 1 more like for a backflip. 1 more like for a backflip. Let's do another blind throw. This one is a fun one. Trying to get more consistent. Boom, first try. Oh, we hit the can. We'll just move it out of the way a bit. Yeah, we'll take it down. We had our can pin up there. Maybe we'll pin another can. Why not? We'll do another one after a blind axe throw. There's one. They're just like barely making it. I'm like too far away, it looks like. So I'm gonna step a little closer, like right here. That's better. Ah, can we get two, folks? I really don't want to hit them against each other and damage the handles, but when in home, right? There we go. Two blind axe throws in a row. We'll take it. We'll take it, folks. Let's pin a can. This one was pinned so low. Let's do it first try. I got I got some residue on this. So let's just give that a wipe off real quick. Yeah, can pinning is a classic of knife throwing. I think if you throw knives, it is a rite of passage in a way of confidence and technique. Boom. Second try. That was for you, Josh. That's what I wanted, a gut shot. Ah, stick around. Get down. The pin. Look at that, guys. What was that, second try? And we got 20 likes. We got 20 likes. Yes, Josh. I just needed to move it. I was like, I don't like it there. I want it here. Boom. Place. Finish him. Sweet. We got 20 likes, so we're gonna do a backflip. Give me that recycle emoji in the chat if you want to see the backflip. That's how you will initiate the backflip segment of the video. You have the credits to pay for it now. So we need 3 recycle emojis in the chat. One person can put all 3, but that's how we're gonna start the backflip segment. Get can. That's right, toilet. Remember, toilet. It's a can pin. It's not a can't pin. You got to believe. There's no such thing as a can't pin. Never forget that. I'll leave that up there. It's a beautiful little. That's what I was saying. Like when you get really good, you can talk to strangers on the internet, throw in and get a pin in second try. And that shows you how easy half spin is. If you jump to the beginning of this live, we tried the no spin, we tried the full spin, and it took us like 50 tries. But half spin, we got second try. So you can't be mad at that. So yeah, I think we're gonna do our backflip next. I backflip every day. Been feeling like I'm getting stronger. I love it. Being out here throwing 2 hours a day, fantastic. But what I'm gonna do is also stretch because knife throwing is all upper body and the backflips are all lower body, or not all, but you know what I mean. Toilet, you should toilet. Have you ever thrown axes or knives? Do you have any interest? Do you have space? Are you near the woods? Let me know because we might be able to hook you up. You seem to be a new one fan, and I like you. You got fun energy, so it'd be cool to hear your story, dude. Let us know. Do you throw any axes or knives? Let's do a full spin. Damn it! I really put my heart into that throw. How it would go. I'm gonna check the chat. I'm gonna throw 3 more knives, and then I'm gonna check the chat to see if it's backflip time. Some full spin for y'all. All right, we got the recycle emoji from It's Little Toilet, so we're gonna do our backflip now. I'm gonna move our setup to backflip zone. We're gonna zoom out. There we go. So we're gonna put you guys right there. I have to disrobe because I don't like backflipping with shoes on. I'm 31 and I need every excuse I can to get that backflip wrapped around correctly, which means no hats, no shoes, no capes. Oh, and we're gonna just do some leg stretches to start. Oh yeah, that feels good. Be sure to body shame me in the comments. Uh, This is one of my favorite right here. Get all that hippage. Ooh, that was a off balance hippage. I call this the hippage. Oh, yeah. Must be funny if someone's popping in the stream right now and they're like, what is this old man doing? So that's a good one to do. Some high knees, some kicks. Oh, you don't want to jerk your neck either, so a little pre-backflip stretching. Try some jumps, see where my knees are at today. They're right where I left them. Good. All right. I feel like doing a few backflips today. So let's get into it. Ready? Let's get those likes up. 30 likes. We'll hit the pumpkin. 30. 30 likes. We'll hit the pumpkin. Don't forget. Okay. I'm centering myself. Oh, that was sloppy, but we did it. Woo. I feel like I jumped weird on that one. Oh, I should have, I didn't stretch it. I didn't do my squats. Didn't do my squats before that flip. But we'll take that one. Just give me a sec. And then we're going to do another one cleaner. I think I jumped too far back. I got to jump higher up. But sometimes I just don't have that pop in my knees, the height. So I compensate by rotating backwards faster. Oh, oh yeah. Let's take one sec. We're going to do another one. I want something cleaner. I also got to grab my knees more. Got to grab my knees. I used to just think about my kneecaps and like right when I bring my hands up, my knees kind of chasing the meat and get that lock. So I think I'm flipping too open. So we're gonna do another one, folks. Just gonna loosen up a bit. I think that first one got the rust off. All right, here we go. Flip number two. Always check your landing. You don't want to land on spikes of not cardboard, but just wood in general. I was gonna say cardboard. All right. Yeah, that was way better. I grabbed my knees. I was focused on the kneecaps, but I spun a little bit sideways. I kind of landed like this. I think when I pushed off, my right foot was way more dominant. What do you guys think of that? I'm gonna check the chat real quick. We got some flippage going on. He has become the knife. Yeah, that was a full spin actually. I'm a full spin knife. Woo! Nothing as nice as those. I do have some silly throwing axes from Christmas years ago. Yeah, I bet the ones you got are very small, like 6 inches. And honestly, I don't like throwing anything smaller than 10 inches because they'll bounce back like ninja stars. The bigger things are, the more reaction time you have the bounce backs. Um, so something to think about, you know. I highly recommend 12-inch knives. That's like big enough to where the weight is really easy to control, so you can throw farther distances. And the weight of the axe or knife itself is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So it'll actually stick more often because the weight behind it is like gonna like is a sure thing that it's gonna go in, even if you throw it lighter. So let's get one more backflip. I'm feeling good about those today. Having some fun here. We're gonna get one more, folks. Let me get a few more recycle emojis in the chat if you want it, and then let's get some more likes. Let's bust that pumpkin. It'd be great to do today. I've been wanting to learn more flips actually, but I was just telling Josh today, I was like, I only flip during my streams. I don't have time to learn something new. I really want to do the one he does, the front flip thing where it's like a handstand. But I never actually like rotate front flip. I always rotate back flip. But for the sake of Josh, I gotta see if I can do like a good handstand. I just can't hold it. I lost that. I'll give it one more try. Josh, do you keep your feet together or you open them? I forget. Oh, yeah. I also got some bad wrists, so even that hurts. I had a really bad injury falling on my skateboard where I landed like this in push-up position, and I think I broke one wrist and sprained the other. And ever since, I've not been good with body weight. If I ever fall, I like take it to the shoulder, just like a tip from any skateboard, scooter, mountain bike. Never put your arms out. You want to like roll. You're gonna break your wrist so easily. Trust. Okay, flip number 3. It was a little sloppy. I landed like this, so I want to rotate more, so I'm landing like in a squat. But we'll take it. Can't be mad. Happy I can flip. So I'm gonna move us back to our throwing setup. I'm gonna throw a few more times for you guys while I feel the urge. You need to keep your feet together. Okay, see, I didn't know that. But sweet, 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 sweet. I got some grass here. Glad you're here, Josh. Give me a challenge, bro. Give me a narrative to follow. Give me a prophecy to fulfill. Oh, just gonna put on my shoes and socks again. Some good flipping today. Haven't done 3 flips in a day in about 4 weeks or so. I don't know. I feel like I've been honestly getting too swole up here that my legs feel weak in comparison. We got a little lizard here. Hey, buddy, you don't want to stand there. There you go. He, he read the room. Got to be. They're just trying to make a living the only way they know how. Can't be mad at that. I'm just gonna put everything back here. Throw some comments. Throw some likes. We gotta get to the weekend, folks. It's actually gashed open already, as you can see. So it's not gonna last much longer. We might throw it today. We might throw it right now. It's actually really gross in there. It's like a bunch of black foam. I'm sure like a giant spider or something might be looming. So we might actually chop that right now, guys, just for the sake of getting it while it's good. And we'll leave that up. Maybe we'll put it right here. How's that look? That's a fun spot. That's a fun spot. What do you guys think? Should we throw out the pumpkin? Josh, can you let me know how the angle is? How's the audio? How's the pumpkin? Is that the move right now? I'll be right back, guys. We need 30 likes, 30 likes to hit the pumpkin. So, you know, don't be that double tap. And then we're gonna carve my pumpkin today. Woohoo! This has been a great stream. Second try, half spin pin. The prophecy. All right, checking the chat. How we doing? How we doing, guys? I'm gonna adjust the angle slightly, like that. Uh, Hang on. We need our support ring. There we go. And handstand, tuck your chin. 2, looking at the ground messes with your alignment. That's true. I did feel like sideways. I'm just afraid to fall on my back handstanding. It's like I think I need to fall on my back once, and then I'll be like cured of that insecurity. But we're gonna go for the pumpkin, guys. We're gonna go for the pumpkin. It's about time. It's about that time. Um, let's see. But we're gonna throw all these throw club items. We're gonna carve a pumpkin right now, just because this pumpkin's getting weak and moldy. So here we go. I'm gonna try and do a smiley face. Not bad. We got one hit. Let's see if we can give it one more. I want to use the tiny knives actually because I don't want to get some throws out of this, you know? We gashed it. That could be the face or the mouth. So let's try to make an eye. There's the eye. Okay, we're getting started. Let's get one more eye. Ooh. Oh, that goes in like butter. We popped it. Oh, oh. Let's check that out. Let's check out the pumpkin, guys. So we have some damage for sure. I should have counted how many knives that was because I want to make sure I got them all. Ugh. So now we're gonna throw full spin because these handles are gonna be pumpkined up. I think we lost one in there. Yeah, I see it. Maybe two. So we're gonna move the pumpkin. Ugh. Be sure to wash my knives after this. Get all that gunk. We're gonna move it down here for a second, just so we can see. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's everything we threw at it. So let's change sides now. Put it like that. We got our victory there. So let's see. Make sure we have all our knives. We got three of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 1, 2. I think we're missing one. We should have 6 of these. 2, 4, 5. Right, I think we have another knife in the void. We'll maybe get that later. I don't even know if it's really in there. It might be on the ground. So let's do another round of that. Let's do our pumpkin carving round 2. I'm gonna put these right here for a moment. I do think we lost one in the void. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit like that. There we go. All right, we're gonna keep going, guys. We're gonna carve this pumpkin with our throwing knives, but now we're gonna do full spin because we got pumpkin juices on the blades. Let's do a practice. That's a perfect. Ooh, ooh. We cracked it. We stabbed it. We stabbed it again. Okay, we got 3 more here. It's getting clustered. There we go. That was a nice slash hit it right there. Let's get that out. Let's see the damage. Let's see the damage. It looks pretty good. Nice little jack lantern going on here. Ah, gross. Gross, gross, gross. I think we lost one in here. There it is. Oh, there's 2 in here. I think we found the lost one from earlier. That'd be nice. I have to look for it later. Ah, yeah, let's do a head count. We should have 6 of these. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're still potentially missing one. We're still potentially missing one. I'll have to find it later. Oh, 6. Duh. Then we got 3. Okay. Yeah, we got all the 9s. Sweet. So we're gonna keep going with our pumpkin carving. We're gonna keep carving, folks. Carving like Marvin. We did our flips. We're carving a pumpkin. We pinned a can. Second try. It's been a good stream. Good stream. Brought to you by Throw Club again. Go check out our description. You might get yourself some free stuff if you play your cards right. I'm gonna put you back here. This time we're gonna zoom in a lot on the pumpkin. We're gonna really zoom in. There we go. All right. This one is for the No Kings protest right here, folks. Ooh. Oh, perfect. Just gonna throw that one there. Here in America, it's we the people. I'm just gonna throw a few here, just because I think I already got the best shot with the pumpkin I'm gonna get for that round. But this full spin's working out great. Full spin is working out. Oh, perfect. So you guys can probably see this nice and close. We got a nice, we missed that one, but we are really diving into this. I'm surprised how well the pumpkin's holding together. So we're gonna go back on this side now. We're back on this side now. All right. Wish I had a bigger pumpkin, but at the same time, let's see, let's just throw 6 at a time. So we're gonna throw the Venus. We're just gonna throw Venus because we don't need to throw. It's honestly too small to throw like 60 knives at. Let's get a warm-up throw. Oh, okay. So we gotta lean forward more. We missed. Oh, we chunked it. Oh, that was our worst round. I think we got like one damage on it. One damage. Oh yeah. We'll see if we can get some good knife damage in there, and then we'll probably end it with a big axe. We'll axe it at the end. Over rotation. Ooh, we blocked ourselves. Ooh, his pumpkin's quick, guys. You see him dodging? The quick pumpkin. Quick pumpkin, dude. He's like dodging my throws. It's pretty impressive. We're gonna prop him up just a little bit more like that. Right between. There we go. Nice. That was a good 5, 6. We popped ahead. Ugh. Ugh. Pumpkins are like the best Halloween imagery because they're like so gutsy, you know? They're very gory vegetables in their own right. Oh, look at that. We're getting there, folks. Let me know how the angle is. Josh, can we give a thumbs up if the pumpkin looks good? Yes, this is FDT land all day. FDT land all day here. Imagine being cucked to a pedo. Imagine that. That's fantastic. It's good to have people who are fools in society to show everyone else. Give us a good laugh. Oh, oh, rough round. We started with a good one. It like torqued the pumpkin. I think it's axe o'clock for this though, guys. I'm gonna be honest. This thing looks pretty demolished. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our knives down. Let's give this a look. Let's. Oh my goodness. Try to give you guys a good view of that. This is obliterated. But look, I made the top. So this is a jack-o'-lantern. You see, I meant to do that. So what we're gonna do is put that together. I'm gonna move him down here. You'll see in just a moment, folks, for the axe finale. For the axe finale. For the axe finale. All right, guys, keep your eyes on the prize. Are you throwing from South Hemisphere, buddy? It's good job. Oh, I am in Los Angeles, California. Um, so yeah, there we go. All right. So I think what we're gonna do is underhand. Here's a test throw just to show you. We're gonna go like that, and let's put this up on a little bit of a pedestal. I think we need a little bit of lower target range. I don't want to hit this bunch, you know. So we're gonna use this, and that's gonna work out perfectly. In fact, we're actually gonna do it the tall way because then it's a thinner. And we're gonna remove our trophy. I know we shouldn't, but we're gonna remove our trophy. Isn't that a beautiful picture? In fact, we're gonna get one throw out of it. You ready? Ah, sometimes that works. All right, well, now it's axe time. Let's finish this carving. Should we use the big axe? Yeah, let's use the big axe. Again, thank you, Throw Club, for sponsoring our streams. Let's do a test throw. Flaccid. Flaccid test throw. All right, here we go. Can we get a pumpkin in the chat? I'm not going to throw this until I see a pumpkin in the chat. I'm going to tease you, though. I'm going to tease you. I'm going to throw around it until I see that pumpkin in the chat. I'll also throw for an FDT. FDT. Ooh, that was close. That was close. We need a FDT or a pumpkin in the chat, and then we're going to pop this pumpkin. Right now, I'm kind of teasing you. Ooh, is he going to do it? Classic will they, won't they? Let's get that stem in the view. There we go. All right, I'm going to throw one more, and then we're going to check the chat. All right, I'm going to check the chat. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to put this, trying to get the stem to show, but someone ruined my pumpkin, and I'm really upset because I wanted. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm going to check the chat. All right, pumpkin looks good. This got me pumped. We need that pumpkin emoji. Come on, people. We need let's get 30 likes, but let's get that pumpkin emoji. Let's get an FDT in the chat, and then we're gonna chop this pumpkin up. I just need to know that you guys are with me. That you can see. I don't want to do this if there's like a glitch going on, because it's gonna be explosive. Halloween fireworks. Halloween fireworks. Let's go, people. Let's get that pumpkin emoji in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just gonna throw around it. I'm gonna tease you guys. I'm gonna tease you. Little pumpkin in the chat. Little FDT in the chat. Ooh. Ooh, we almost got it. We almost got it. Ooh. That's a tease. That's a tease right there. All right, I'm gonna check the chat. Where's that pumpkin emoji, folks? One pumpkin emoji, one FDT, and we're gonna pop this guy. That's all we need. If we can get 30 likes too, that would be awesome. 30 likes for my pumpkin carving. It's a very private thing, but I'm sharing it with y'all. Now I'm just teasing you. Just teasing you. Ooh. How many throws to the center of a pumpkin? How many throws to the center of a pumpkin? Ooh. Come on, folks. One pumpkin emoji, one FDT, and we will have a pumpkin carving on our hands. What's up? P. Diddy? What the heck? What the heck? This stream's gone to the dogs. Is that a saying? Gone to the dogs? I think I heard that right. We just need one pumpkin emoji, and we need an FDT in the chat. And we're gonna pop this pumpkin. Right now, I'm teasing you guys. Gonna see if I hit it on accident. But we're there. We had a great stream so far. We're about to blow up this pumpkin. Just playing around it right now. We just need that pumpkin emoji, 30 likes, or an FDT. Those are your options. One person can press the button. Ooh, I'm teasing ya. Teasing ya. We're about to make a pumpkin pie here, folks. We're about to make a pumpkin pie. And you guys get to hit bake. You just need to tell me when. You just gotta tell me when. Tell me when to throw. Tell me when to throw. Who knows that song? You guys have lost engagement on me. We got 24 likes. We just need one pumpkin emoji, one FDT, or 30 likes, and we're gonna blow up this pumpkin. Who's it gonna be? We got a room full of people looking, waiting to see. And we're close. We're just teasing you right now. If you want to see the final explosion, we need 30 likes, an FDT in the chat, or a pumpkin emoji in the chat. That's all we need. And then you could watch this puppy explode. Again, this stream is brought to you by Throw Club, everybody. Go check out our link. We have a link to a huge discount we have going with them right now. If any of you want any merchandise, I feel like there's something wrong with the stream because if Josh is still here, he would definitely put that pumpkin in the chat. He must have signed out, or maybe we're having a connection issue. But we're just teasing right now, folks. I'm teasing you. If you want this pumpkin popped, there's 3 things you can do. You only need to do one of them. We got to get 30 likes. You could say FDT in the chat, or you could put the pumpkin emoji, and then I'm going to actually aim for it, and we're going to blow this up on stream. We're going to blow this up on stream. I'm deciding if I should do overhand. Whoa. Okay, we have we didn't hit the pumpkin with the axe throw, but we hit the pumpkin with the axe throw. You know what I mean? But we're actually going to explode it. Let me just move all these guts that fell out. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. We got 28 people. It's right there, folks. We just need 30 likes. One person or 5 people. Ooh, we're getting close. If you want me to hit the pumpkin, 25 or 30 likes, or you could say FDT in the chat, or you can give us the pumpkin emoji and we blow this pumpkin up. Until then, I'm going to just throw around it, tease you. Debating if I should throw overhand or underhand. Because underhand, I think, is a better angle. Like that, but to the side would really do it. So I think we'll do underhand to finish it off. We're just waiting on the chat participation here. Drinking some coffee. The FJB, oh, close. Close. I agree, though, also, by the way. I totally agree with that. But FDT is the real F we're looking for. I think the more deserving F. So we'll just wait. This is great. I want to see honestly how many times I could miss it on purpose because I think I will accidentally throw at it after all these times of target practice. Doing an anti-target practice is an interesting. I thought about doing this for a stream, putting $100 bill up and trying to throw around it with 100 knives. So it'd get pretty dicey. I could throw a knife right through $100 bill if I played my cards wrong. Checking the chat. I'll throw one more and then I'll check the chat again. Ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one. We're almost there, folks. All we need is one emoji, one word, or 30 likes, and we're gonna axe this pumpkin. So it's up to you. Maybe you're getting a snack, getting ready, but give us a FDT in the chat, give us a pumpkin emoji, or give us 30 likes, and we're gonna blow this up. The choice is yours. With these streams, I try to constantly be moving because this is my daily workout too. So been feeling really good about my strength, and these streams have been super helpful collaterally. We're just playing around the pumpkin till we get our emoji, our chat, or 30 likes. You guys missed our 20 like goal, which was a backflip. We did 3 backflips in the grass. Maybe we'll do another backflip if there's interest, because I'm feeling good today. I feel like I could pop a few more. All right, I'm gonna throw one more and I'm gonna check the chat. I'm gonna throw one more and check the chat. We're still waiting, folks. We got 38 people. We need 2 likes. We need 2 likes. We need a pumpkin emoji or an FDT in the chat, and we're gonna pop this pumpkin. So however you like to communicate, let's see it. And then we'll blow up this pumpkin. Right now, we're just teasing around it. We were just carving it with knives. So it's very vulnerable, very open. It's one good hit away from me needing a shower. From me needing a shower. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. 2 likes, 1 pumpkin emoji, or an FDT, the most American thing you could do. Then we're set. We're good to go. We're gonna blow this up. Let's give it one more. We'll check again. There it is. Nice. We got the FTD. Wait, FTD. FTD. That's how they would say it in like roll call for like graduation or something. So almost there. Almost there. We'll take that though. That's a great one. That is accurate. That is accurate. Just like me, avoiding this pumpkin takes accuracy. I will actually hit it on accident if we don't get those goals soon. We need one more like, a pumpkin emoji, or an FDT. We got an FTD as well. We have a goal set, or one away, one action from anyone. We're just teasing the pumpkin right now. We're about to blow this up. We just need one like, or a pumpkin emoji, or an FDT. We're just playing around right now. That's in there. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna throw one more and check the chat again. Happy Halloween, everybody. Might get another pumpkin too. Honestly, I want a bigger one. Want a bigger one. We got a hand washing emoji. Yeah, I definitely do need to wash my hands after this. It's probably the first thing I usually do. you know, get the throw off. It's really just the knives because the knives you can throw holding the handle. If you guys just joined, we have throwing knives here too. Here's a throwing knife. Maybe I'll tease the pumpkin with a half spin there and an axe right there. But when you throw the knives, you can throw like what I just did was holding the blade. And yeah, your hands get really dirty from that. I guess if you're like really good at axe and knife throwing and you only use the handles of the weapons, you would actually never need to wash your hands. We're close. I'm gonna throw these one more time. Check the chat. Let's see if we hit our goal. Let's see if we have earned a pumpkin smashing. What's your favorite Smashing Pumpkin song? Oh, we got 31. Nice. Nice. All right, guys, you ready for this pumpkin explosion? S- TCP Danger's Edge. Oh, wait, this is another Danger's Edge? Oh, wait. I think I know who that is. I think I know who that is. I can't tell exactly. I'll have to look at the emoji after, but here we go, folks. We're gonna blow up this pumpkin. Let's see if I can do it first try after all that missing. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, we chopped it good. A noble first strike. A noble first strike. This is the top. So we still got the top. We like you gave it a side burn, I'll call it. So let's run it back. This is fun. It's getting harder to balance because of how much destruction. All right. We want to hit it as low as possible. Really split it. So here we go. Round 2. Ooh. Hi, outside. All right, here we go. You ready? Oh, we hit the wood. So that's ball number 2 or a strike 2. What's a ball? What's a strike? It's a strike if I hit it. I don't know. The baseball analogy's crumbling. But here we go. Oh, I want it. We're right there, folks. It's just one good launch. One good launch. I'm gonna check the chat after this one if I don't destroy it. Here we go. Oh, this pumpkin is really good at dodging axe throws. Again, we did not hit it appropriately. Let's see if we can. I think this is like the best way. Let me just get the pumpkin on here. You need this cute little hat, pumpkin hat. There we go. All right. Look at that. We got some pumpkin seeds here. We're getting there, folks. We got a bunch of dinosaur shrimp emojis. Exploded almost. All right, here we go, folks. This one's personal. Oh, I'm trying to put too much power behind it. This pumpkin is so hard to hit. It's so easy not to hit. Maybe I should do overhand. Let's do overhand. Oh, there we go. That was explosive. And I even actually chopped right through it. We chopped right through it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Ugh. I think we got one more good throw at it, folks. So we're gonna set this up. We're gonna set this up for one more solid explosion. Try to put Humpty Dumpty back together. I think that's the best we're gonna get for that guy. He looks fine. The surgery was a success. Let me check the angle. I want to make sure you guys can see him good. Oh, that's perfect. We're gonna shift slightly. All right, here we go, guys. The pumpkin lives. Oh, it's actually ironically kind of hard to hit him directly. He's too fast. I think we got one more solid burst out of it before this thing is deceased. So we're gonna have a little bit more Halloween fun. This has been a fun stream. We've done a bunch of can pins. We've done a bunch of combos, behind the back throws, and now the pumpkin. Ooh, that was a haircut. All right, we'll give it one more try. I was really hoping for more like an explosion, and now we really just have like a soup here. Now we just have a soup, but we're gonna keep going, folks. We're gonna make a pumpkin pie. Yeah, pumpkins are very textured. All right, here we go. Oh, we hit the log. All right, we're gonna give it one more try. I think it's pretty much unsalvageable at this point. I would say we didn't get the perfect smack on it yet, so that's why I'm hanging in there, hoping to. It still looks fine. That totally looks like a pumpkin still, right? That's a pumpkin. It's totally a pumpkin. That's totally a pumpkin. Oh, I'm trying to like rotate it in a way where the blade will like vertically chop down to get the most of it. But we might actually have to go underhand. There we go. We'll take that. We'll take that as a pumpkin finish. Ugh. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. The birds are gonna love that. So we'll just lay that out there for them. Now we ruined my knife throwing setup here pretty good with the pumpkin juice, but I bet by tomorrow the squirrels, the rats, the crows, they'll all have their fill of pumpkin. So I'm gonna throw a few more just for fun, and I can check the chat. Just throw some knives too. Oh, you're super zoomed in. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna zoom you guys out. There we go. We'll throw. Let's go all the way out. Let's go. Let's go like that. Victory. You have gained a level. There we go. Well, we're winding down on this stream. We had a great one. We pinned the can, second try. We pinned multiple cans in total. We did like 20 knives in a row, 3 backflips. We carved my pumpkin, as you can see everywhere. Very cute. I'll probably get another one because that pumpkin was very small. Which was fine. I feel like I got the experience. It's a Danger's Edge tradition here. Maybe we'll do another one. Right now, we're just kind of winding down with our throwing, doing a little bit of throwing here. I think we're going to end it with a 10 in a row, folks. We're going to go for maybe let's do 15. We're going to end it with 15 in a row. A sign of a good stream. Again, thank you, Throw Club, for sponsoring us this whole week for our Halla Streamathon. They sent us all of their equipment here, and we have a huge discount going on all of it in the description of this video. Follow the red siren emojis. Get yourself 20, 10, 50% off some gear, and even free. We have a deal on free stuff, but you have to email us or you have to DM us on Instagram if you want the free stuff, and we'll tell you how you can get the free Throw Club equipment. It's right there for the taking. It's right there for the taking. So we're gonna get 15 in a row here. We're gonna be tactical about our location. Oh, well, that didn't work. To fit everything. When you throw 15 in a row, you got to make sure you have space so you're not blocking yourself out. So we're gonna do that right now, folks. Put the axes down there. Perfect. Throw some knives. Ooh. I think we're rushing a bit. I gotta relax. Having too much fun. Okay. I'm gonna throw these. I'm gonna check the chat and then finish the challenge. So if you have a compliment, an insult, a challenge, or a question. Oh man, we keep missing that one. I keep missing. I think I'm getting tired, guys. We've been throwing for like 2 hours. But like I said, this is my daily workout. So if you're wondering how I'm so good and how I look so strong, this is exactly why. Oh man, we are getting bad luck on that. We keep hitting the only other knives on the table. Again, you got a question, a challenge, compliment, an insult. Throw it in the chat. I'm gonna look in just a moment. We got 62 people, 33. If we get 50 likes, we'll do a backflip. I love Throw Club. They are the best. Awesome. Victory. You have gained a level. Stumpkin. The pumpkin pied. The pumpkin lives. I'm reading the chat, guys. This throw is over 9,000. Nice. Exploded. Yeah, guys, this has been fun live. We're still going. Right now, we're going for 15 in a row. We got our first 5 up there. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let me grab a bunch of other knives here. Go check out our store link. We have a huge discount. We're partnering with Throw Club. Everything we throw here is Throw Club. You get yourself some too, and you'll have a great time learning how to knife throw. Right now, we're just doing some half spin, trying to keep our score, our streak. Oh, I don't know how many that is yet, but we've only got 2 left for this combo. Oh, we missed the axe. Okay, -2. We had 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ah, so we got 14 there. Is that right? I feel like I had like, yeah, no, that's right, because I had 16 things on the table. So we did not get 15. We were playing around too much. A tip is if you're ever going for a large combo, start with the axes, because it's easier to throw knives around axes. It's harder to throw giant axes around a wall of knives. So we're gonna gather all these. It's almost Halloween, everybody. I hope you have some fun plans. I hope you enjoy the holiday. I think it's one of the funner holidays to celebrate. We're gonna start with our knives. Let's do a full spin to start this out. Okay, that failed. It's okay to fail. In fact, it's encouraged. Let's do a no spin. That's what the knife wants. So we got a no spin, full spin, full spin, half spin. I'm gonna stop saying it. Oh, I got a runny nose. Hang on. All right, let's keep going. We got more knives here from Throw Club. Keep peppering them in. Keep our streak. I'm gonna do a full spin. Go back to half spin, play it safe. Let's do a no spin. Nice. And another half spin. All right. So that is 13 knives in the log. Now we got our throw club axes to finish off the challenge. Boom. There we go, folks. Quick 16 with 5 different types of knife, 3 different types of knife, 2 different types of axe, 4 different throwing techniques. Not a bad combo. Oh, we got a lizard. Like I said, we got lots of lizards out here. Cute little guy. There's another one. They love the wall. It must be like the easiest rock climbing for them. Very fun to see that. Lots of good throws here. Let's roll it back. I'm gonna have a sip of water here, so give me some in the chat if you want me to respond. I'm gonna put you guys back here. Zoom you in a bit. We've been going for 2 hours. We've been throwing for 2 hours and still young. Ooh, I'm starting to feel it though. See, I don't do my workouts by time or amount of reps. I do my workouts till I'm tired. I think that's the best way to push yourself. Why happen at anything but exhaustion? Why? Whew. All right, let's check the chat. All right, what's up, everybody? Yeah, thanks, 16 victory. Take a step when you throw. I think I usually do. Like, I take a step in place. I don't like walk forward. We have 36 likes. At 50 likes, everybody, we're gonna do a backflip in the grass. We already did 3 in the stream for a like goal, so 14 away from another backflip. We could also do some skateboarding. I'm getting throwed out. Oh, we got a squirrel. You guys want to see a squirrel? Oh, I don't think he's coming over here now. He was on his way over, but I think I know where he's going. There's a squirrel that eats lemons every day, and he might be on his route to pick up a lemon for today. It's pretty cute. I work on the backyard, so I kind of have like the routines of the local wildlife known. You know, I see what they do. A lot of it's the same things every day. They got their routines just like we do. So it's pretty fun to see. All right, I gotta get up. This squat's killing my legs. But yeah, let's get 14 more likes, folks, and we're gonna do a backflip in the grass. Until then, let's try and pin another can. Let's try and pin another can. Can I get a thumbs up in the chat if you can see this log perfect? Because sometimes the camera messes up. Oh, I see the squirrel. Where'd he go? He was just up there doing squirrel behavior. He's too quick. I hear him. All right, sorry, no squirrel for you guys, but let me know. Can you see the log good? You can see this log good. Give me a thumbs up. We're about to stick a soda can into that log with a knife. I gotta take off everything first. Yeah, we've been throwing for over 2 hours today. You can imagine the workout. But I feel great. I don't feel like I'm hurting or anything was pulled. You know what I mean? Here's our can. We destroyed it already, but maybe we can get more throws out of it without the rock falling out of it. Trying to like make a good enclosed shape. We'll try that out again. It's pretty demolished already. And if you don't have a good can, you kind of you hear that? What are they doing? Squirrels are like running on this roof to my left. Okay, so we should have all the knives. Oh, there he is, right there. He's right up there. He's so chill. He's like, oh, whatever. He's just a human doing human things. Funny. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I have all the knives. That's five, six of those, three of those, four of those. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna use this knife, my throw club, and we're gonna pin this can. We call this the mini sword. We don't know the actual name, unfortunately. But we're gonna throw this can. We're gonna throw this knife like this, and we're gonna stick the can. Try to like make sure that it doesn't has like a good throwing shape. But here we go, folks. Remember, if we get to 50 likes, we'll do a backflip. So keep those likes rolling in. We just need 14 more. Come on, people, right here. Here we go. Yes, dude. Dude, first try. Oh, wow. We got that second try earlier, and now we just did it first try with the same can. I mean, come on. That deserves a few likes, guys. Let's get that 50 so I can do a backflip. I know you guys just saw me pin that first try. Look at that. Come on. Come on, guys. I mean, sometimes I impress myself. Pretty freaking solid. First try. Half spin through the can with that throw club. I'm gonna get the screenshot actually, so I gotta take a picture with the chat. Like that. That's gonna be the screenshot for the video. Woo! Who saw that one? We just need 14 likes, folks. We just pinned this can first try today in stream after after 2 hours, 7 minutes of streaming straight, nonstop throwing. I said I was fatigued, but I guess I was lying to all of us because that was one of the smoothest can throw pins I've ever done in my entire life right there. How about that? That was super solid. I hope that that camera got it good. Sometimes these long streams, the camera glitches out on what I see versus what you see. But come on, that was pretty fantastic. We're gonna let that sit for a second. Whenever we pin a can, it's called a trophy from now on. That's a trophy. And we're gonna leave our trophy up. We're gonna have a little bit more coffee. We're still working on our morning coffee here, sipping away. I've been talking for 2 hours straight too. So we're gonna dial down our words per minute. That's what I need to do. And we're out of water. So I said earlier my workouts are they're not rep based, right? It's not like 100 reps and you're done. It's not time based, like, oh, an hour of running. I said that my workouts are based on exhaustion. When I can't work out, I'm done. And that's how I stay at it. I get better, I push myself. But the real answer is I work out in water. And now I'm out of water out here. So that means I probably have like 20 minutes at most before I'm going to be thirsty, burning, and sweating. So we're running towards the end. But look at that first try knife throw can pin with the throw club. I was saying this is my favorite knife from Throw Club. You can get this in the description right now. We have 20% off. We have a deal with Throw Club going on right now. You just saw the proof is in the log. We just half spun that to victory. There's a full spin as beautiful as it gets. I mean, we're feeling good out here. We're having a good time. We are doing phenomenal, guys. But I think we're going to end the stream on that victory unless you guys want to see some more. So let me know. Do you guys want to see some more axe throwing? You want to see more knife throwing? If we get 14 more likes, if we get to 50 likes, we're going to do a backflip in the grass. So that's all up to you guys. I'm going to just throw for a few minutes, let the chat roll in with some answers. Just feel like throwing axe. We're going to throw one axe and just kind of play fetch with ourselves here. Keep the body moving. Keep the strength. Doing great. Let's throw with the other arm a bit. I always forget about the right arm. Gotta put some love into that right arm. I'm a lefty, as you all could probably tell, but for a while I had a really bad wrist injury, so I had to throw with my other hand, and I got really good at knife throwing. Oops. I got really good at knife throwing with my right hand for a while, but I kind of lost all that progress I made. I just don't keep it up. But I did like 12 in a row, opposite hand, when my left hand was inoperable. We just pinned this can first try, guys, so you can't be mad at that. That's the third time I've pinned a can first try. I'm on fire. I am Mr. Fuego with the knives. Pumpkins have to go on sale. Josh, did you see this? I know you saw this, man. What's wrong with me, dude? I need help walking around pinning cans. First try. Although every time I've done that, it's been happen. I would love to walk out here and pin one no spin first try. I think that's like true knife throwing enlightenment. Is being able to no spin first try a can pin. Still going, Josh. We're over 2 hours in. We're trying to get to 50 likes for a backflip. Waiting for the chat to tell me if they want more throwing, if they want to see some skating, if they want that flip. Let me know, guys. Right now, we're just chilling. I'm seeing that squirrel. He took the other way to the lemon tree. He's in the lemon tree. He's picking the ripe one. This squirrel eats a lemon every day. It's very cute. And he eats it on the fence here. So once he picks one, I'll show you guys. If he decides to have lunch on my fence this fine day. Right now, we're just throwing a knife and an axe, keeping it casual. I'm gonna check the stream chat after I throw these two. Whew, we're going, folks. We're getting those watched hours up. Give us a sub. Come on. Give us a sub. Check out our long form. We have some amazing axe and knife throwing videos in the wilderness. We have a huge video coming out, one of the best ones ever that you will ever see of knife and axe throwing. I think that one's just knife throwing, actually. So we got that coming up real soon. And until then, we're just going to do lots of lives. Thanks to Throw Club again for sending us all this equipment. And if you look in the description, we have 20, 10, 50% off all of our gear, all of Throw Club's gear that they sent us. As you can see, we're pinning cans. We're getting huge combos. We're throwing behind the back. This equipment is all you need. It'll last you forever too. Like these knives are never gonna like break in half. And even if they get dull, you can sharpen it. I even throw dull knives all the time and they work perfectly well. So this has been a great stream. No complaints. Having a great time here. Definitely winding down a bit, but maybe I got a story for you. I said I want to do more stories on the channel. So let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story of a crazy knife save. A crazy knife save. Oh, there he is. Did you guys see him? Oh, where is he going? He's on the fence. He's in the bush. He's got his little squirrel routes. That's hilarious. Okay, the knife save. So, me and Josh, the co-owner of Danger's Edge, we're on a knife expedition. This is what we call when we take our knives into the woods and we look for where the Forest Service cuts down trees. When they do that, they leave a target just like this in a beautiful location in the woods. So we go, we bring our knives, we set up our camera, and we try trick shot combos in the woods. And we're doing it at the spot we call Syrup River. Syrup River. And we just called it that. I forget why, but there was a river right next to the log. And we were throwing, it was getting close to sundown. and we were throwing, and we had a rogue knife bounce off. It bounced off and flew into the soft soil, and it torpedoed into the soil. And this was one of like Josh's new $35 knives. Is a Kislar Leader, Kislar Supreme. And so we were like, no, we lost this knife. The sun's going down. We're not going to be back here for months. Like, and at this time, we did not have all the tools we have now. This is why when we go on our knife expeditions, we bring certain tools now. We bring a metal detector and we bring a magnet stick. And so those definitely come in clutch because you could be in, the knife's buried, metal detector finds it, saved us hours of looking. And we've had knives get lodged between rocks, and with a stick with a magnet, you can pick it up and pull it out like tweezers to a needle, to a splinter. So, anyways, we throw the I think I threw the knife. It missed. It bounced into the soft soil and was gone. And we were there digging. We had to start using our phone lights because it was so dark we couldn't see. But we really did not want to lose this $30 knife, $35 knife. And it was like nowhere. The soil was so soft, like that knife just went really deep into the abyss. So we're thinking about giving up. We've checked like everywhere we thought it went. And then I remember I was just digging and I moved over and I went extra deep and pulled, and there was like a mole tunnel. And in the mole tunnel, 2 feet under the dirt, I saw the butt of the blade shining in my phone flashlight. It was such a miracle. Like it bounced off and it was like, we thought it went here, and I was over here and I'm pulling the dirt, and there's like, yeah, 2 feet under the soft soil, a mole hole, and the mole hole was just a knife. So that knife bounced off, torpedoed 2 feet under the soil. And right where you were giving up, I decided to like pull in like the dirt in a direction that we didn't even think it went. It was like a 1 in a million chance. And all I saw was just like the end of the knife shining back at me. I was like, it's unbelievable that we found the knife. And I think he still has it to this day, unless it's the one that we lost in that river in Yosemite. You're going to have to let me know, Josh, on that one. But that was a time we lost a knife, and it taught us a lot about like, you don't have to lose knives if you bring a metal detector, if you bring a magnet, and also if you ever want to throw an axe or a knife and there's like a cliff behind. What we do is we tie a rope here, and we tie the rope to our wrist, and we throw no spin. So when you throw no spin, it doesn't rotate. And if you miss the target and it falls way off of the cliff, you can just reel it back in with the rope. So that's another tip to save yourself from losing equipment, but still trying like difficult, crazy shots. Um, and that's part of the fun. We go on beautiful hikes, we get lost in the woods, and then we find a beautiful log. We rest, we throw some knives, and we move on to the next one. And if you look at our long form content, you'll see we have a lot of content like that. Go watch our Yosemite remastered video. Go watch Perfect Days, which is another knife throwing wilderness video, and you'll get like the idea that we're going for. It's like difficult combos, very beautiful scenery. It's honestly a very cathartic, fun experience to do that I recommend everyone find a hobby like that where they can just go do it alone and have the best day ever. Because that's what mountain biking and knife have done for me. You know, just a reason to go to somewhere beautiful. We really want to go to Mount Shasta because there's some very beautiful hikes there, and I'm sure we could find a log in the woods. You know, and just throw a few knives at it and get like a beautiful location shot. And do this to promote Throw Club and other companies. No one out there is throwing their axes and knives in the wilderness like us. And you're about to see the most epic knife throwing video we've ever put out before the end of the year. If Josh would send me the SD cards and the footage, out, Josh. He said you got those stamps. I better see a stamp on my porch next week on an envelope. All right, I'm gonna throw two more and then check the chat. And then maybe I'll tell you guys another funny axe knife throwing story. Another axe knife throwing story. So let me throw these in the log. I want to do another full spin. There it is. All right, I'm gonna check the chat. All right, let's see. We got 76 people, 37 likes. If we get to 50 likes, guys, we're gonna do a backflip in the grass. Ooh, I'm back. Oh man, how did I mute myself? Thanks, Josh. Yeah, well, you guys didn't hear much, and you didn't miss much. I was like trying to think of a story to say, but we're back now. Um, 9 likes away. We get 9 likes. I'm doing the backflip, and right now we're trying to get 16 in a row. I was trying to throw a bunch of different styles, but we're burning out a bit, so I'm gonna keep it half spin. We're back at the target. All right, here we go. Yeah, you didn't miss much good dialogue. I was like, what story should I tell? And I still couldn't think of one. Um, Josh, you got a story for me? You got a story I can tell? One of our trips? Trying to think of like an axe knife related story. I do actually have a story. I tell this one all the time. It's the story of my favorite knife. The story of my favorite knife, guys. So here's how the story goes. I have been throwing knives in Tahoe for a while. And if you look at the video Perfect Days, the very first throw where you see me in that video, go watch it, is a water shot. And when I was doing that water shot, if you look at the log I'm throwing at, there is a huge hole in the middle. It's like a hollow log. And when I was throwing at that log, I actually lost a knife that went all the way in like 16 feet into this giant log and was just lost. And I couldn't find it. I was reaching in this log for so long, but then it's like perfectly went like through like a whole tunnel and disappeared into the abyss. And this log was halfway submerged in water, or not at the time, but when it in the winter, it's like underwater. So I lost the knife. I was like, dang, that was a bummer. I was trying to get this throw. I lost my knife. So then next year, I went back to the same log because I was like, well, I still want to get this throw. And I'm like here seasonally. So I went back to the log. I did the throw. I kept trying it. And then again, I threw and it went right in the middle. And I lost that knife. It went exactly into like the abyss of the log. And so I was like, dang, I lost the knife. So I reach in and I'm like trying to find the knife I just threw. And then I pull out the knife from last year that I lost in the log hole. And I was like, what the heck? And I knew it was a knife from last year because it was completely orange, completely rusted. The knife, like, it was like a zombie knife, like Jason. Oh, man. There goes our combo. So I found the knife from last year and it was super rusted. It was in that log for a full year in Tahoe, submerged underwater for half the year, frozen in snow. I threw at the same log, missed the same way, reached in and pulled out my log from my knife from last year. And it was super and rusty and slimy. So what I did was I cleaned it off as best I could. I took it back here and then I mended it. I put it in a solvent of vinegar and WD-40 and I left it in there for 2 days until it ate away at all of the rust on it. And then when I got my knife back, the knife had a sort of pack-a-punch texture to it. If you play Call of Duty Zombies, there was a pack-a-punched weapon texture that now existed on the knife. And I still have that knife to this day. It is one of my favorite knives because it embodies the spirit of knife throwing in my mind very well. It was lost and found, and I ended up getting that clip, which is the first clip in the Perfect Days knife throwing video. So go check that out, and you'll see what I mean by it being a water throw. And maybe next stream I'll show you guys that knife because it's actually inside in a backpack right now. But it was just so crazy to throw a knife one day, miss into the abyss of the middle of the log, come back a year later, and I never found the other one. I never found the second knife I lost in the log. So every time I go there, I peek into that log because it's on the common hike I do, but I've never seen the surface. So maybe one day I'll get the second knife back. Maybe one day. And that's a fun one that I always look forward to seeing if I could find it. So we're still going for 16. Oh, again, I hit the dead spot. The storytelling is so we're going to lock in. I'm going to show you guys the power of locking in right now because we're going to get it done. We're going to stop monologuing. And we're gonna get our knife on. And we're still gonna try a bunch of different knife throwing techniques. Dang. Starting now. Ah. That one had pumpkin all over it. Well, we're struggling for this 16. I think I'm at my like energies capacity to a degree. But as long as you guys are here and join the stream, I'm gonna keep working out because I need to push my limits. And by my limits, I mean the caloric expenditure I do daily. So if we can make a 3-hour stream out of this, I would be shocked. I'm gonna give this one more try. We're gonna throw all these again. I'm gonna check chat. So if you have a challenge, an insult, a compliment, let me know. Right now we're just throwing some half spin. Let's get a full spin in there for diversity. And a no spin. There we go. Oh, the last knife. We haven't even gotten to the axes yet. We haven't even gotten to the axes yet. But like I said, we've done this throwing challenge of 16 in a row like 10 times this stream. So I'm like, I'm okay taking a while now. I've been throwing all day, literally. But we're still going. I'm gonna check the stream and then we're gonna give this challenge another try. Want to make sure everything looks good. Let me know how to. We have, let's see, we have 42 likes. If we get 8 more likes, we're gonna do a backflip. 8 more likes, people. Keep them coming. We got 18% battery. So let's get this 16 in a row. 8 likes, people. Give me some likes. Help me out here. That's a crazy knife or axe throw. But I think starting with the axes could be beneficial. Ah, we messed up a knife. Yeah, we're getting that fatigue. But no excuse. We're gonna do this challenge. We're gonna do it with 3 full spin, at least 3 full spin, at least 3 no spin. So let's put down a few knives. Let's start with a smaller batch. So half spin, half spin, no spin, spin, no spin, full spin. Oh, we missed. We missed on a technicality. We stuck it in a log, but we're not coming here to cheat ourselves. You know what I mean? So if we could start with 3 of each throwing style there, then this is pretty much over. I think the hardest one to do is probably no spin. That one I feel like anything could happen. So there's a full spin, full spin, full spin. Now let's do our no spin. No spin. Ah. Whew. Yeah, I mean, I think I saw a stream recently where some guy was like walking for a day straight. That was very interesting. Like, this might be my record stream you guys are watching right now, nonstop axe and knife throwing for however long I do this. All right, full spin. Good. No spin. Let's do another full spin. Another full spin. Another no spin. And then another no spin to knock out those. Now it's just half spin, Half spin home. Let's do it. Yeah, 4 more knives, and then it's just axes to finish this challenge. Can we be consistent? One more knife. All right. Now we just need 3 solid axe throws, and we finally got our 16. Oh, we rushed it. We got 15. What are we doing? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, let's run it back. We're not done yet, folks. You were probably like, wow, he's done. He finally did it. Let me do a count too. Make sure I have all the. We should have 6 of these Venus by Throw Club. There's 6. Then we should have 3 mini swords and then 4 frigid swords. So, yep, we got all of these, which is 13 plus the 3 axes is 16. So let's get it. Let's start with our full spin. Okay, let's do some half spin just because we got some at the ready. Let's do some no spin. Okay, and then 3 more half spin. Oh, of course. So we got 12 in a row there. Still can't be mad at like the rate of success here. But we're going for 16. 16 in a row. We have 16% iPhone battery left on our stream. And we've been going for almost 3 hours straight of nonstop streaming. Josh, are you streaming tonight? Can you tell me in the chat? So it's a full spin. Let's get some half spin. No spin. Oh, that was so weak. But there's our 3. So now we just need the half spin 5 without fucking up. Put one over there. Okay, now we just need our 3 axes. We are consistently getting a good score. Axe. 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 There we go. 16 in a row, folks. 16 in a row with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of weapon. 16 in a row, 6 different weapons, 4 different throwing techniques. Or I guess 3 technically. We full spin knives, we full spin axe. So 3 different throwing techniques. Oh my god, I forgot. You know. And there's a cool lizard right here too. Woo, folks. And we got 50 likes. Remember, 50 likes, 50, and we're gonna do a backflip in the grass. Might even do a few. 50 likes, 50. Come on, folks. I'm gonna put this stuff down for a moment. Take a throw break. We probably throw on average like 5,000 throws per stream. This was 16 in probably less than a minute. I had to assume. And there should be 13 here, I believe. So we're going to count our knives. Remember, these are Throw Club. Check the description. You can get a huge discount. We're doing the Throw Club Hallow Streamtage, which is a streaming montage on Halloween for Throw Club. We should have 6 of the Venus. Let's organize that, show you guys. As you can see, knife throwing is really fun. It could be dangerous, but like anything, you need to be responsible, and that's how it becomes not dangerous. So this is the Venus by Throw Club. We have 6 of those. You saw our 3 axes. These are the Frigid Sword by Throw Club. Wonderful. Great half spinners. We pinned that can first try today with that knife. and we call these the mini sword. And all of these are in the document. Follow the red siren emoji into the description. You can get the discount, and we're even giving away free items. For some reason, people don't want them. People don't want them. All you gotta do is DM us on Instagram at dangersedge, or all you have to do is email us at dangersedge and let us know. We'll tell you how you can get the free axes and knives. I think it's just free knives actually. And yeah, check out all that stuff. I'm gonna check the chat. We just need 7 likes, guys. 7 likes. 7 likes. I'm tired, guys. 165 minutes. That's how long I've been throwing nonstop. 165 minutes. So I'm feeling my workout. I'm feeling my workout. I'm definitely excited to shower. Excited to check the analytics after this video because you guys have been hanging in here with me for the long haul, and I really appreciate the genuine interest. I don't want you to be here if you're not interested, but I don't want you to leave if you're not interested. We're not desperate for it. Is what I want to say. Like we want to build a community of people who are stoked on mountain biking, axe throwing, rock climbing, outdoorsy sports. So yeah, we're just stoked to build up our community. It's important to be around people you like, and we just need 7 likes, guys. Hit that, double tap the screen, get us to 50 likes, and you'll get to see this old man do a backflip on stream right now with my shoes off. If you're into that, that's your thing, cool. So this stream, we did a lot of awesome stuff. We destroyed a pumpkin. We did our pumpkin carving. We pinned 3 cans. We did 1 second try. We pinned 4 cans. We did 1 second try, 1 first try, 1 6th try, all half spin, and then we did a full spin can pin that took a while. That as well, all with throw club throwing knives. We should probably pin with an axe next time. I keep forgetting that. But give us the likes, guys. Come on, help me out. I'm tired. I'm burning out, and I want to do a flip for you guys. So we just need 7 likes to do the flip. Double tap that screen. We've had a long stream here. Go check out our long form. Get yourself some merch. Here's the caveman crown, a Danger's Edge hat that we designed. The embroidery needs some work, but we have an updated one in the store. And yeah, we're here. So I'm gonna give you guys a minute. I'm going to just hang out here for a sec, see if we can get close to 50 likes. At 50 likes, we're gonna do a backflip in the grass. So I could fall, I could die. It's very high stakes, even though I do it every single day of my life. Um, Yeah, sounds good. I'm just gonna hang out with you guys. We'll go selfie mode for a bit. We'll go selfie mode while I clean up. I'm just gonna put the axes away, the knives away. I think we've thrown our lot today. So here's some of the axes. Woo! We got 42 likes, guys. We just need 8 more for a backflip on stream. Thanks to Throw Club again. They sent us all of their equipment to show you guys and do our what was it? The Hallow Stream Taj. Sorry, Halloween throwing montage. Oh, we got all the knives here. I'm gonna put them in my knife bucket with all of my non-throw club knives as well. We have a whole bucket of like 70 knives here. Oh yeah, good stream though. Probably my longest stream too. Pretty happy about that. You guys, give me something to watch too. Give me something Halloween to watch tonight. I'd love to come up on some new great Halloween movie. You guys can help me pick that out. Just kind of cleaning up. You got any questions for me? Check out my fire helmet. I was gonna wear this as like a costume for the stream, but it actually didn't work out because the costume didn't fit. It's too old. I was like gonna rip it if I was gonna throw. Woo. But yeah, we are going, guys. This closing ceremonies here. We just need 8 likes, 8 likes from all of you, and we will do a backflip in the grass, a celebration, a like goal. And yeah, it's been an epic stream. Probably one of the best in terms of my performance as a thrower. Just kind of cleaning up right now. We'll be back. If you want to see more knife throwing by Danger's Edge, we'll get back on later tonight, potentially, if our co-host Josh is in the mood to start another live. Otherwise, we'll probably be back on tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming every day until Halloween. I'm going to stream on Halloween probably as well, just to keep the aggressive working out. So if you guys are like me and you enjoy pushing your limits and aggressively working out, streaming is great for that because it builds accountability. I'm doing I'm doing my streaming, but I'm also like here with you guys, so it's like a whole thing, you know. Um, all right, well, it doesn't look like we're gonna get to our goal of 50, but we did backflips earlier in the stream. I'm gonna head out.